It's Summer Scare Readathon time. Today I want to share with you my TBR for the Summer Scare Readathon, which is hosted by my good friend Jessica at the Hex Library. It is taking place the last week of summer, and she has some incredible prompts for us to try to fulfill, which I did my best to shop my own shelves for, with the exception of one book. Okay, for my middle grade pick, I'm going to be reading The Odds by Lindsay Puckett, and not to brag, but I did get this book signed. Always be odd. It's about a girl with chronic pain who's growing up in a magical retirement home and is hoping to get her oddity before her 11th birthday. Otherwise, all of her memories of her family will disappear. The cover, which is incredible, also has gravestones on it, so that is another prompt completed with only one book. For my horror thriller selection, I'm going to be reading The Bog Wife by Kay Chorister. This is also a book that is outside my comfort zone. I just saw it at the store and I thought it was so beautiful, and it's Appalachian and it seems moody and kind of gothic, very vibey, and the basic premise is that it's about this family who lives on a bog and they sacrifice their patriarch so that they can get a wife from the bog, only this time it sounds like the ritual goes a little bit wrong. So I'm excited to see what's in store. I might have to read it with the lights on because it leans more horror than thriller. And I'm a scaredy cat. Okay, for the prompt to read a book with a scary word in the title, there were so many to choose from. I'm going with murder being scary. This is My Murder by Katie Williams, and the reviews make it sound like it's like a very cutting, funny, but still about a murder. In fact, it is about the main character's own murder. She is murdered by a serial killer and then brought back by the government, so the clone of her basically is the one that is trying to solve the mystery of her death. And then for the pick that is under 200 pages, I might be cheating this one a little bit, but I'm going to be reading Be Gay, Do Crime, 16 Stories of Queer Chaos. It is 261 pages total, but the individual stories within it are certainly less than 200 pages each. And really, what more could you want than queer mischief? This is also going to fill the prompt of diverse to me because there are so many wonderful ways to be queer. I'm excited to read about them. And then finally, the book that I had to pick up from the library, I needed a suggestion from Jess. She had a lot of incredible suggestions over on the Summer Scare Readathon Instagram, but I'm going with A Death in Door County because I love a cozy mystery and this sounds adorable. It is by Annelise Ryan, and it is basically about a bookstore owner slash cryptozoologist who is tapped to help solve the mysteries of these bodies that are washing the shore of Lake Michigan, and people believe to think that it might be a Loch Ness Monster type situation. Ooh. And these are all of the books on my TBR. Let me know what you will be reading if you are also participating in the Summer Scare Readathon, and also just any fun late summer, early spooky season things that you will be doing this next week. All right, thanks friends.